Hello YouTube, Jumpy23 here, and in this episode we're entering World 2, Pristine Peaks. A story map here unlocks the ability to equip 2 sparks, and unlike in Beacon Beach, we can actually rush to it without losing turns, so we will. This is the first story map, Freeze in Your Tracks. By now the game has started to give us less trivial seas maps. For example, that gap right at the start is just too long for Peach to jump, and the maps are also just going to be longer. That doesn't mean that we won't trivialize them though. Edge has poor movement to start, but the unique ability to gain 3 move when she uses a dash. This is incredibly powerful when the game tries to stymie our movement with pipes like it did in this map, because Edge is less affected by that than other units. Anyone else has to use their team jump, like Peach does here, or a move boost, like Luigi does here, to get extra movement after a pipe. The move boost is a new item unlocked upon reaching World 2 that gives you a brand new movement range based around your current position, but does not refresh team jumps. It's less powerful than it sounds, but you will still see it a lot on Seas maps, of course. Basically for this map, because the goal is elevated compared to our starting position, we need a team jump to it. That means we need to get 2 units over there, and at least one still needs to have a team jump left. Luigi and Edge are the natural choices because of their 2 team jumps and dash movement respectively, but there are actually a few ways to accomplish this map with just 1 move boost, although I couldn't find a way to do it with 0. Anyway, that's Freeze in Your Tracks completed in 1 turn. I know I said we would be rushing the story, but welcome to the exception. Darkmess at the foot of the mountain is a quick kill Darkmess eyes map that's very random, but generally pretty small and open. As is our habit with these maps, it's time to deploy Rabid Luigi for a bit with his Disruptor. Mario is also going to be great here. His dual shot is very flexible, and his stomp gives him a huge team jump range in the right conditions. I have to admit it, I underrated the hell out of Mario on my first playthrough. He's a high tier unit for sure, and you'll be seeing him a lot. I only just noticed while doing this commentary that I actually lied about Peach in an earlier video, and Rabid Luigi has the same team jump hover range of 6.75 seconds. It's also time to break out Toxiquake again, who is insanely good at breaking Darkmess eyes. I don't even bother assigning Rabid Luigi a spark, but I do repeatedly screw up my deployment order and have to fix it.
Let's go! Fly, Luigi!
Normal Luigi's gonna start us off by doing his team jump and then run backward thing. And then Mario is going to head to the north half of the map. And as you can see, he gets huge value out of his stomp, leaping half of the map and 1 tall building in a single bound. Toxiquake takes out 3 Darkmess eyes, and then Rabid Mario's dual slinger takes out 2 more, so he gets over half of the map himself. He also stands right between the 2 Darkmess eyes that he shoots for maximum coolness in his pose. Unfortunately, the Disruptor was refusing to cooperate here. It could hit all 4 Darkmess eyes, but it's always distracted by that Bob-omb after hitting that eye. As such, I needed to bring Luigi down here to finish off the last eye. And that's Darkmess at the foot of the mountain in 1 turn. Now back to our regularly scheduled story maps. This is Wolf at the Floor, a route map, and one of the toughest maps so far. It gets a lot more reliable, although it still required my entire brain to route if I'm level 11, which I could be if I did the Squasher Hunt mission. However, there's a random Squasher later on which gives 40 XP instead of 30, so I put that mission off until I can farm him. This is either going to be the smartest or dumbest routing decision I've made in the LTC so far.
It's on!
It actually took me some practice to perfect this team jump with Rabid Mario. As it turns out, Mario and Rabbids has tech checks, like Juan Rule's GBAFE does. There will be team jumps later on that are even more precise. Rabid Mario looks out over subjects like Caesar and then beats the shit out of them. He needs 2 crits on the weak hits to kill, or 1 on the strong hit. This is one reason why he has Screech equipped, because Screech gives a passive plus 20 crit. It takes 5 dashes to kill this lone wolf, or 4 with a single crit, like Peach just got. A crit here is ideal to free up one of Luigi's dashes, but it's not strictly necessary. There are a lot of possibilities for us to get lucky over the course of this map, and I just need some of them to go my way. But it's always nice to have that crit. Rabid Mario spent 4 skill points for the ability to move after attacking. I didn't need to do that in order to throw that POW block, which I could have just done before attacking, but I want him up here for next turn. And this is why an extra dash on Luigi is nice to have. I get to dash both of these Stooges. They die to 2 POWs plus 1 dash each. Not having to shoot a Stooge frees me up to take a snipe at this lone wolf, although it only has a 50% chance of working, and I miss it in this run. Like I said, I only need some things to go my way. Lastly, like she's been doing lately, Peach uses a cooldown clock to get ready for more turbocharging on the following turn. The lone wolves have their own Overwatch skill, which behaves exactly like Luigi's. Walk into it and get beamed. Luigi gets set on fire by this Stooge at a 50% chance, which can be really bad if he walks into both Overwatch skills and dies, or if anyone runs too far in the wrong direction after being set on fire. Fortunately, that doesn't happen. We actually run toward the Stooge, but it doesn't matter as everyone had enough move to do what they need without that. I need Turbocharge again for Luigi to one-shot lone wolves, which is extremely helpful in clearing out the top part of this map. It also makes sure that this Stooge dies to our dashes so that we can spend all of our real firepower on the top. So Luigi takes out one lone wolf with a long-range snipe, and then uses Steely Stare. Now lone wolves basically never move on enemy phase, they always just use their Overwatch still and stay put. But we have a trick up our sleeve. So I moved Peach out of the way after I was thinking about that for a second, because Rabid Mario really wants to act from exactly that space, and you can't like stand in the same space as ally units, even though the way this game defines space is kind of weird. So now it's time for the trick. With Screech, Rabid Mario forces this lone wolf to move on player phase, which still triggers Steely Stare, and that finishes Wolf at the floor in 2 turns. Thanks for watching.